Good timing.
Nothing's worse than you saying something profound and then a bell rings through it. And then this.
This is Kate Hutchinson.
I forgot
with your
about that.
Afternoon announcement. We
They're,
have no afternoon announcement today.
They're really
Oh,
short
it's
today.
Friday, so-
I love it when they come on and do that. But what I really hate is when it comes on and you're waiting for it to happen. And finally you go, okay, they're not going to say anything. And you start talking, and then they come on. Anyway. I'm Gary Rombach. I teach math. I've taught math here for over 30 years. I've also been Dean of Students, did that for 4 years. I've taught speech, I've taught physics, and I coach football and track. Done that every year I've been here. And I help out with campus ministry, basically any way I can. Okay, in 1990, when I interviewed a Jesuit, I interviewed for 5 jobs in 4 states in 3 days. I was probably sitting pretty close to where I am right now, but this building was not here. It was the old CAC, the CAC, which was aptly named. And I've taught the physics. I did that the year I went back in the classroom from being Dean of Students. So it was kind of fun. I taught speech in the arts rotation. It used to be, it was speech, art, music, what's the other one? Performing arts. There used to be 4 sections to it, and now there's only 3. They decided that speech didn't belong in it. I think they were just trying to get rid of me. So, but that was fun because you got some really interesting talks. I've taught everything from pre-algebra, which we no longer offer, up through pre-calculus. Never taught calculus, never want to teach calculus. In fact, when Sandy stepped out of the classroom and we needed another calculus teacher, the way we selected our calculus teacher was Rob Skokin had most recently been in college, so he's the one that had taken calculus most recently. So we made him the calculus teacher at the time. That was a long time ago. And he's taught calculus ever since, I think. I don't know. Obviously know your stuff. That's the first thing. But do what works for you. When I first started teaching, I would try to do some things that people recommended. But it didn't work for me. It wasn't the way I taught. My classrooms are different from other people's. There are other math classes especially, probably, because kids talk, that's okay, at least to a certain extent. In fact, I encourage them to talk to each other at some parts in the class. And if they're not talking about math, well, okay, but talk about math too. Have a sense of humor. If you take yourself too seriously, it's gonna be a long grind. Yeah, coaching is a big part of what I do. And I think it's important because done right, I think you can teach people more about life through sports than just about any place else. And I like to say especially football, because it is the ultimate team game. Because if one guy doesn't do his job, that play's screwed. And somebody doesn't do his job on defense, you have 2 guys in the same gap, one gap's uncovered, they run through the gap, they score. Do your job, and do it as well as you can for your teammates. It's probably one of the first places that people learn to look outside themselves, because it's not just about you. And it can't be just about you, because you can't do it by yourself. I don't care how good you are. One of the things we do every year with the freshman football team, I don't know if you've ever noticed, we take them on a tour of the school. The places that we think are really important that they don't know about, and it's getting fewer and fewer people know about them. One of the places we always talk about is Shat's room. We talk about Father Masterson at his, more we talk about Father Hayes out here. We talk about Dick Gedrose down at the Gedrose Student Center. We talk about the chapel and how important it is, because that's the only part of that building that was left here when they tore all that down. And they kept it on purpose because it's the original chapel. And I want to make sure that we do that every year with the freshmen, because that's institutional memory. In terms of campus ministry, what I've done, I ran the nights program for, I don't know, 10 years. I don't know exactly how long. After Father Oliver left. I've run the freshman overnight retreat for a while. I've been on I don't know how many encounters. I've coordinated, I don't know, maybe a dozen. I don't know. You know, just some. More than one. Walked the pilgrimage multiple times. As it says in this book, Go Forth and Teach, it permeates everything we do. It's in the classroom, it's on the field, it's in the theater. Everything we do should be touched by that. When I talk to students about campus ministry, I talk about this is the heart of the school. This is what we're really about. The more we reach out to that guy on the cross, the more we can reach out to the other people around us. And when there's a tough time, we need each other and we need that guy. There's a song by Third Day that goes, I can't stop the rain, but I will hold you till it goes away. And I think that's what a community is about. When things are tough, you need support, somebody can help hold you up. And again, it's not everybody connected to everybody, but we're all kind of interwoven. And that's really it, because that's another thing Dick Gedrose said. He said, if we ever lose track of our charism, that we are a Jesuit Catholic school and we are not true to our mission, we should just close the doors now. Because that's what we're about, and that's where we need to go. And the truer we say to that, the more successful we'll be. Show up. Father Conroy had it right. Make sure you show up, and not just for yourself. Okay? Reach out to those around you. Try to make their lives better as well. Don't just grab, give. That's it.
That's great. Thank you for your time.